Hello and welcome to Kate's Paper Creations. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Washington State, and I welcome you to my weekly Casing the Catalog video. And today I am casing the jars of flowers, and I am casing the page 10 of the annual catalog, these 4 cards that are right here. So that's what I did today. They're actually really quite simple. And I'm just going to share with you the measurements and things that I used to do these cards. I sell the products that I feature in this video, and I would love to have you shop with me online. You can go to my blog at katespapercreations.org where you can link to my online store. Okay, let's start with this just one at a time. So all of these are standard A2 greeting cards. They're all side fold, so they open this way, and they are so that makes, when you cut the base card, you cut it 5.5 by 8.5. You score it at 4 1/4, fold it and varnish the fold, and you get the card. Then these backgrounds, all of the backgrounds are from Flowers for Every Season 6x6 designer series paper. So that's where all of the backgrounds came from. All of the stamps came from the Jar of Flowers stamp set. And these jar pieces here are two-sided. So one side is this open side and one side is the filler side. Open filler, and so on. Just so you know that. And I primarily stuck with just in colors. So that's where we're at. So Flowers for Every Season. So this one, I used this jade, just jade. So this is just jade cardstock for the layer, and then Whisper White for this white layer. And let me give you those measurements. They're the same for every card. So the base card is 4 1/4 by 5.5. The first layer, which is the Just Jade layer on this card, is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then this white layer is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And all of the jars and flowers were all stamped with Tuxedo Memento black ink. And then they were all colored with blends pens, and I primarily stuck with blends pens for in colors, but I did add a few others. So let me read you off. For this one, this is Misty Moonlight, this is Magenta Madness, this is Light and Dark. The leaves are light and dark, just jade. And in here I put a little tiny bit of the orange pumpkin pie. I colored the stems with the Just Jade as well. This thread that you see on all 4 of the cards is from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. It comes with 3 ribbons, one of them, or string in this case. This is wrapped blue, Misty Moonlight, white, and silver wrapped together. And that's what I used for these. There's also a white linen ribbon and a Just Jade gingham ribbon that comes with that set. And then these berries on here, I almost forgot to tell you, they're real red. I used real red for those. This one, again, the DSP is from the Flowers for Every Season. I colored these with Magenta Madness, Real Red, Daffodil Delight, and Misty Moonlight, and Just Jade. And everything else is the same. On this, all of the cards, the sentiment is Sending Prayers, because I needed some cards for that, and it came from Itty Bitty Greetings. And the shape that it's stamped upon, the tag, that is from the classic label punch. So that's the same on all the cards as well. Then this one, I did the daffodils with pumpkin pie in the center, or daffodils, the sunflowers with pumpkin pie in the center and just coming out a little bit. You can see it kind of shading out, and the rest with Daffodil Delight. This is Just Jade and Misty Moonlight on the flowers, and everything else is the same as I described it. and then this one. So just remember, your first layer is the standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cut to cover the whole front of the card. Then you have the first layer, which is the cardstock in whatever color, and it is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and then the white layer is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and the colors I have already shared with you. So that's my Casing the Catalog. It doesn't get any simpler than that, does it? And it was just fun to make them and to share them with you. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you'll consider visiting my blog, katespapercreations.org, and I hope that you'll consider shopping from me if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for stopping by.